Okay, let's divide by a 2-digit divisor. The first thing that I need to do is find my starting place. So I'm going to look at my divisor, and it's 26. So then I'm going to start above the hundreds place in this problem, and I'm going to think, can 26 go into 2? That means, can I divide 2 into 26 groups? Well, I cannot do that, so that's going to be 0. And then I'm going to go over one more place, and I'm going to go, can 26 go into 24? Can I take 24 and divide it into 26 groups? No, I can't. So I'm going to put a 0 up there. So now I have to look, and I have 246 divided by 26. And I am going to think about how could I figure this out? Well, I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to round 26 to 30. For just a minute, I'm going to use that information. I'm going to just use that tens place, that 3. And then I'm going to look at the first 2 digits over here, and I have 24. And I'm going to think, how many times could 3 go into 24? Well, I know that 3 goes into 24 8 times. So I'm going to start with 8. So now I'm going to kind of cross that out, and I'm going to start with 8. And I'm going to multiply my quotient times my divisor just like I normally do. So 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. Now, just looking at this problem, I already know that it's going to be more than 26. So what I'm going to do, this happens sometimes, I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to try something else. Okay, so I'm going to go up to 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 2 times 2, 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. That is definitely closer. Now I'm going to subtract just like I would in any other division problem. 6 minus 4 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. Now I have to check, is 12 less than 26? It sure is, so I couldn't make another group, but it is going to be my remainder. Now, because I'm a good math student, I'm going to check 26 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. Plus my remainder, 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. 2 plus nothing is 2. Is my product the same as my dividend? It sure is. I did it correctly. Okay, let's try a story problem. For the Northridge bake sale, Jaden baked cookies. She divided the cookies into packages of 3 dozen cookies. If she made 324 cookies, how many containers does she have? The first thing that I'm going to do is underline that question. If she has made 324 cookies, how many containers does she have? And then I'm going to look for my number. I have 324 and 3 dozen. Ooh, how many is 3 dozen? Well, in a dozen I have 12, so 3 times 12 is 36. So this number is really 36. Now I need to find out what operation I'm going to use. And I know that I'm dividing the cookies into packages. So my operation is division. So the first problem, or my problem, is going to be 324 divided by 36. First thing I have to do is find that starting place. And I know that 36 cannot go into 3, so I have to put a 0 there. 36 cannot go into 32. 36 is bigger than that, so I have to put a 0 there. Now I'm going to try 36 into 324. Now, I don't know how many that's going to go, so I'm going to try, and I'm going to round 36 to 40, and I'm going to look at the 4 and the 32. And the first number that I'm going to try is 8. So I'm going to go, forget about the estimation, and go 8 times 6 is 48. Carry my 4. 8 times 3 is 24 plus 4 is 28. Looking at this number, I already know that I can go up one more. So I'm going to try 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 5 is 32. Subtract 0, 0, 0. I have nothing to bring down. 0 is less than 36 when I check, so my answer is 9. But because I'm a good math student, I am going to multiply to check. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry my 5. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 5 is 32. My product equals my dividend. So she needs 9 containers.